Nailed it. Hold up. Is that not going? Should be. Cool. That's working. And why is Twitch not working? Or is Twitch working and it's just bugging? Okay, Twitch is working. Sick! It's almost like I'm a professional. Almost. Yo, what's up, Go-Go? How's it going? Oh, man. My hair. Dude, I need a haircut so fucking bad. Oh, my God. I'm gonna start on Dennis. Unless... Yeah, we're gonna start on Dennis. What's up, one guy? Sushi. Nikara. Cobblestone. Hi, everybody. Hello. All right. It's croc time. But how you doing, balloons? Moss. Hi. Welcome in, guys. We're doing some peak escapism today, where I'm opting into not being a person, because I don't want to be a person right now. So, fuck that shit. I need mud and rocks. Let's build a nest. Go, can you handle that? Or, nah, I got it. Go, can you handle that? I got it, dude. Hold up. I'm not gonna ban you first, because you've talked in chat before. Like, a lot. So, I really want you to know that you're getting banned right at the start of stream, because that's just a fucking insane thing to say. And, yeah, I'm scanning through everything you said. Yeah, and frankly, you look annoying as fuck. So. Anyways. Welcome to stream, everybody. You know, we gotta rip one off stream, you know, right at the start, usually. We always gotta fucking, apparently that's what we gotta deal with. But, yeah, hi. Very chill day today. Oh my God. The fuck? Getting my ass ate off rip. Anyways. What's up, Raven? How you doing? One every day, huh? Honestly, if we could keep it to one, that's pretty sick. That's pretty rare. So, who knows? Oh. I don't know, man. Today is a day. Dude, you want to know how I know where my mental health is at? Like, this isn't a joke. Well, there's a dino over there. This is like not a joke. I figured out how I'm doing mentally recently, because and this is real. I got the urge to play ranked league. I didn't, but I was like, oh, I have the urge to play ranked league. I am not doing well mentally. That is, I'm not kidding. Every time I feel the urge to play ranked league, I like have a that's a time where I'm like, oh, I'm not doing well. I think this ramp is helping that quetz. And I don't want to fuck with that. So we're going to hang out down here in the water, because I'm a little bitch. So that's your cry for help? Basically, yeah. You know. Oh my God, can this thing die? Hello? Followage. I don't have the followage command because it's already like built into, like if you just click on your profile, it tells you, right? And I don't know. It feels like a thing that clogs up chat. You know what I did add, chat, though? You know what I did add? Finally, it's been like 3 years since we've added new emotes. Guys, I was in a friend's stream and I realized that you could upload, like, there's animated emotes, right? And I realized, holy shit, wait, we could just upload GIFs. Because chat already makes a shit ton of GIFs of me, so I was like, you know what? Let's just fucking upload a bunch of animated emotes. So there you go. No, yeah, of course, fine. It's just one of those things where it's like, I know a lot of people, like, have those bots installed, but, I mean, also, truthfully, I'm just kind of a shit streamer. Listen, I know what I am. Somebody asked me today, they were like, they were asking me about schedules and stuff, and I was like, I need you to understand, like, I don't really have, how do I put this? Yo, Aaron. See, I like that you can make them bigger, too. I don't really have, what's the word? Zeal, I'm sorry you had a rough day, by the way. I'm trying to think of the word. I don't really have a right to have people watching my stream, dude, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I suck at this. I really do. I don't have a schedule to start, right? I don't really have a stream schedule. If that wasn't bad enough, I don't stream games consistently. I literally just follow my dopamine. And it's just like, yeah, it's just completely random when I fucking stream. I'm kind of doggy doo-doo at this. I'm glad you guys put up with it. Just had to scare the piss out of that guy. After it all goes away, what do you see yourself doing for work? Dude, I don't know. I've had a lot of jobs. Had a lot of cool jobs. I have absolutely no clue. Here's the thing. I've always wanted to make content. I definitely work in content still. But like I've wanted to do this my entire life. It's the only thing I've wanted to do my entire life. Do this since I was like 11. Just makes you feel like a normal guy. Yeah, totally. Dude, look at all these cool gamers. So many people right now. I'm just looking for mushrooms. See, streaming since 2019 is impressive. I mean, I've been making content since I was 11, so I don't fucking know how long that's been, dude. I'm old as shit. But, especially, to be clear, when I say I'm old as shit, I mean in the content creation space, I know 28's not that old. But, like, I feel like in content creation, if you've been making content... Dude, you know what kind of makes me feel old as fuck when it comes to content creation? Having a 6-year-long career. I feel like that's... I feel like when that... Like, when it comes to, like, being a content creator, that's kind of old as fuck. I'm not complaining. I'm super grateful. I fucking love this job. But I do feel like that's... I don't want to say rare. But... Unk Ditto? Okay, well, I don't know if we gotta go that far. It is post-op in pain and grumpy, so it feels nice. Relax, popping in stream to hang out. Well, today's gonna be a very laid-back stream. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't feel super energetic, but I really did just want to, like, exist and hang out, which is why I picked a big-ass croc that, for the most part, is not gonna get fucked with, because I kind of just, like I said, I just kind of want to exist. Low energy vibes today for sure. I'm sure we'll go on a rant or two and people in chat will come in and ask stupid questions and I'll have to call them stupid to their face. Happens all the time. But for the most part, I'm aiming for chill vibes today. And we'll get a bunch of people and they'll come in and they'll be like, why are you not doing Gooner stuff? I don't know. I would never do that. I would do that. I would do that like crazy. Bro, where the fuck are these? Hold up. Forgot what these mushrooms look like. The chanterelles or whatever. I don't know. Do you think you'd be able to retire doing this or just ride it out till whenever? I mean, like, off what I make now, I couldn't retire, but I don't really, dude, I don't know. Here's my view on life, okay? Here's my view on life, right? I'm very, very lucky in the fact that I get to stream for a career, right? I get to make content for a career. Obviously, if I make enough money to retire, that'd be sick, but I don't make that kind of money. But my view on life is, let me put it this way. I'm 28. Let's say tomorrow I wake up and I don't know, something happens and for some reason I can never stream again. My career is just gone tomorrow, right? That sucks. That's like devastating. But here's the thing. Even if it takes me 5 years to get back on my feet, right? I'm like, what, 33? I still got another 30 years of life. So, I don't know. I feel like, and this is survivor bias for sure because I'm doing what I love, but I feel like your 20s are for fucking up. Because worst comes to worst, you can lock the fuck in and fix it later. Right? But I can't be 35 and fix and then go back and risk it. You know what I mean? So it's like if I'm gonna fuck it up, I might as well give it a go. But I don't know. It's so awesome that like at least it's also the thing is like even if I'm not doing this for money, even if this is no longer my job, right? This is still something that I'm going to do because I love to do it. I like making content. That's just at its core what it is. I don't really like... I did it for 11 years without making a penny. I'll go back to not making money. I don't really fucking care. I like doing this, you know? That's another big part. I did it for free for a long time. I could go back to it. I'd prefer not to because... really the benefit of making content full-time, obviously, is that I don't have to worry about a job. I can just focus on making content. But you can always make it better. Oh, Nix, absolutely. That's not what I was saying at all. I just mean, like, I always try and remind people that life is long as fuck. And, like, dude, 40 isn't even old. People act like 40 is ancient, but like with like modern medicine, dude, 40 is like you're still that's like halfway through your life. You got time, dude, you know? Hi, Chell. Oh, what game is this? This is called Path of Titans. That's why under the stream it says Path of Titans. I hope that helps. Yeah, I gotta find some conch shells. Also, I think there's a turtle shell around here somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very fortunate that I get to do what I love, which is like, truthfully, the way I view this job is to like dumb it down. I just think it's dope that I get to wake up and like make people laugh. Like, my goal, chat, every day when I wake up is to make as many people laugh as possible. That's cool as fuck. That's just fucking cool. I love that that's my day-to-day. My goal for the day is, did I make people laugh? Fuck yeah. That's awesome. So, hard to... Even when life's hard, you know, I try and appreciate the little things. Ugh. I just have to collect more conch. That's pretty damn cool. I think so too. Dude, I'm feeling very autistic today, chat. Not that I, like, mask, per se, during my streams that much anymore, but, like, I am feeling very unmasked. Oh, I think the insects are over this way. Yo, Phobic, thank you so much for the 2 months. I don't remember following your Twitch, but I'm glad I could catch a stream. Yeah, it happens. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing all right, Phobic. I'm just kind of existing today. It's one of those days. You know what it is? I was not sober last night, chat. I'm kind of on a weird thing today because I was not sober last night, chat. Rare. I don't do much very often, but I passed the fuck out really early. I woke up at 6 a.m. today. It's disgusting. I did get Taco Bell breakfast, so like that's a win. But I woke up at 6 a.m. I hated it, dude. I'm nocturnal. I woke up when I go to bed. So, that was something. What's your favorite fun fact? Can I be honest? I don't have a favorite fun fact. I like those kind of questions are like, I don't know what to do with that. What I do, like, I don't know how to put it besides, like, I feel like fun facts should be like, okay. I feel like fun facts should be like, fun facts are only fun when they are a natural part of the conversation. You know what I mean? Right? Like, it's only a fun fact if it has to do with something that you're talking about. I feel like it's not really a fun fact if it's just like, fun fact, completely off topic thing, you know? Like, fun facts are fun because it has to do with what you're doing. Does that make sense? Otherwise, it's just a fact. Are there any games that are coming out? Looking forward to play when they come out? Honestly, no. But I don't really feel like I need new games. Actually, that's not true. There's one that I'm interested in. I don't really like the devs, which kind of sucks. But there's a the devs who made Splitgate are making, for lack of a better way of putting it, they're remaking Titanfall. It's called Impulse. Listen, I don't necessarily have high hopes, but I know I have a Titanfall, like a mutual who only plays Titanfall, and they're they only play Titanfall, and they apparently have tested it out, and they tweeted out about, like, they're like, this is actually something to keep their eye on. So I'm interested because, listen, we're never getting Titanfall 3. That's not happening. So I'll take a new Titanfall clone if we're never getting Titanfall 3, because Respawn's never fucking doing that. So I'm not opposed to it. I am worried because, I'm gonna be honest, dude, the fucking, what is it? The Splitgate devs, dude, they made a great Halo clone. They really did. I loved it. I really enjoyed the Splitgate. I played Splitgate before the original, like in 2016 or whenever it first came out, and it had like 40 people on it, and I loved it. Okay? But here's my issue. The devs seem... Listen, dude, they went out on stage during an event and were like, we're different, and then they swore at the event, which I don't care about swearing, but it was against the rules, and you could tell it was them trying to be edgy, which was cringe as fuck. And then they wore a Make Gaming Great Again hat, and then they said, we're here to make FPSs good again, and then they dropped a battle royale. So, like, they make, like, there's a chance they make a good game, absolutely. But God, I don't know if that was their CEO or whatever, but that guy needs to be locked in a closet and not allowed to talk publicly because he sucks. So I'm like hyped because they do make good games. I just hope that guy keeps his mouth shut. Truthfully. That's kind of my viewpoint. Because that guy, I'm not kidding, if they let him talk about this new game, it's dead on arrival. Because I'm not gonna lie, dude, I think he killed Splitgate 2. Like their sequel game where they like updated it. I think him and his behavior made people hate him so much that they didn't want to play it. And I don't blame them. So fingers crossed they drop it and it's like just a dope ass Titanfall clone. I don't need them to add any new gimmicks, just give me Titanfall, dude. But to answer your question, there's also there's a few Titanfall clones coming out soon that devs are working on. One is really, really cool because it has a fully destructible environment. So that one's pretty sick too. But anyways, so, you know, fingers crossed that these devs can pull it off because, again, we're never getting a Titanfall 3. Respawn has too many grenade skins to sell in Apex to ever make Titanfall 3. So I don't know. Playing a giant pair of boots today. I just want to not to be human. I just want to be not a little guy, but a big guy, but no think. Just exist. Wait, where's this clear branches shit? Where was that part of? Is that part of Saltwater Bog? Cautious optimism. Dude, I was talking about it with somebody today. Or a couple days ago. I don't fucking know. Unfortunately, dude, I'm an optimist. And I know that sounds weird. But, like, I feel like some people understand what I'm getting at. Sometimes it really pisses me off that I am optimistic about shit. I really do, like... Sometimes I'm, like, really in my shit, in my feels, and I'm like, God, I fucking hate the world. The world's shit. And then there's this little voice in the back of my head that's like, but it's gonna be okay. And I fucking hate that. Yo, can I scare this guy? Hello. Yeah, no, I really fucking hate that I am optimistic sometimes, dude. Because sometimes, dude, I told my therapist that I really hated her towards the end of my, like, because I don't go to that therapist anymore because I moved and she got a new job and whatever. But, like, I told my therapist I hate her a little bit because I can't, like, stew in my depression anymore because of her. It's, like, really annoying. Because, like, there are times where I'm like... So, chat, for those of you who don't know, like, or, like, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but for me, whenever I have, like, negative, depressing thoughts, it's kind of like a muscle you flex, right? Where, like, growing up, like, when I was younger, chat, I guess trigger warning, I used to be very suicidal. But, like, you, like, start to, like, train your brain to react with, like... Oh, I want to fucking off myself, right? Like, your brain's trained to, like, instinctually say that when shit's going on. And now I have to, like... It's really annoying because sometimes, like, I feel that and then I go, no, I don't. And, dude, sometimes you want to sit in it. Sometimes I really want to sit in my depression. I want to be pissy. I want to be in a bad mood. But then my therapist has done enough work on me that I'm sitting there and I'm like, ah... But we should probably do something productive. This will help us feel better in the long run. And I'm like, you bitch. Sometimes I just want to be a little whiny bitch, and you ruined it with making me be self-aware. And, oh my God, it's so fucking frustrating. It's genuinely one of the most frustrating things to be sitting there wanting to have as CJ said, a pity party, but I'm too mentally sound to sit in it. I'm like, well, I should go do something. Dude, do you know how fucking annoying it is to be bed rotting and doom scrolling, and you're like, oh, I want to put a gun in my mouth, and then your first thought is, maybe we should go for a walk outside. Fuck you. God damn it, that's annoying. Because it's right. Because I should go for a walk outside, and then I'll feel better. And it's annoying because I do feel better. It's... Ah, dude, I fucking hate it. Anyways, yeah, guys, don't go to therapy because you get better. And it's annoying. Also, Nightwolf, I'm so sorry. I was ranting about wanting to put a gun in my mouth, and you subbed. Thank you for the 7 months. Dude, I'm sorry I've been missing the emotes. Or the subs. I'm fucking dog shit at this. Do you have any advice properly listening to your therapist and actually take what they're saying on board? I don't know. Trust that they're a professional and... Dude, therapy's awesome. Okay, first of all, anybody who says they don't need therapy, shut the fuck up, you're a loser. You probably need therapy more than other people. But everyone should have a therapist, at least for a little while in their life, because... And this is why. Even if you've never gone through anything super traumatic. Boff, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Here's the thing about therapy. You want to know what's awesome about therapy? It's somebody to go talk to about your life's problems, even if they're small, and they're literally only there to help. That's it. They are always going to be on your side. That's awesome. Trust me, they're literally only there to help you feel better. And I don't mean like being a pushover, but like even when they're telling you something that you don't want to hear, they're trying to help you. That's awesome. Like, it's so helpful to have someone in your corner. Yeah, so that's... Dude, therapy's awesome. It really is. Think you do champions? What the... I don't even know what champions is. Also... I had 2 therapists ghost me. It was the best thing ever because it made me... No. Dude, Bull, I'm sorry. I'm going to call you out. Anybody who goes, my therapist couldn't handle me, my therapist, blah, 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 they can't fix me. You need therapy extra bad because shut the fuck up. There is nothing that pisses me off more than when someone goes, my therapist told me they couldn't help me. I guarantee you what that conversation was them saying, for example, hey, I'm a therapist that works with childhood trauma, blah, blah, blah. I can't help you with this. For example, the therapist I went to was one for EMDR and childhood trauma. That's what it was. Once she worked on my childhood trauma and everything with me and I was better, the conversation wasn't, hey, I can't help you anymore, you're fucked. The conversation was, I think that if you go on to see another therapist, you should see a therapist that specializes in autistic adults. Somebody that's going to help with that. Because a therapist is not a blanket term. They focus on different things. But whenever you got some dude who's like, therapists can't handle me. No, you went to a therapist that doesn't specialize in the help you need. And I guarantee you they gave you a recommendation. Like... You're just a chud. And the other clips are really great. Thank you very much, Ruben. But yeah, like, there's therapists that specialize in whatever you need help with. I would not go to the same kind of therapy now that I went to 5 years ago. Because I need help with something else. But yeah. Therapy's gas. Anybody who says they don't need therapy is unaware. You should avoid anybody who's against therapy, by the way. Okay? You don't have to go to therapy, fine, whatever. But if they're anti-therapy, bro, oof. Don't even interact with that human being. I mean, sometimes you need somebody that just like, dude, a good therapist will absolutely, not flat out say it to you, but a good therapist will absolutely be like, hey, you're the problem. They won't say it flat out like that, but like, a good therapist will absolutely guide you to realizing that you are in fact the issue. Are you started looking for therapy? I've been meaning to try it. Don't do BetterHelp. That's for sure. I've only heard terrible, terrible things about fucking BetterHelp's online therapy or whatever. Well, okay, so if you're a rich, snooty bitch and have insurance, I'm pretty sure you can literally just talk to your primary doctor about it, and they can recommend like your primary physician, and they can recommend a therapist. But it is a little bit harder if you don't have insurance. It's a little bit rough. I need therapy, but like I just don't get it. Them helping you do that. I don't get mindful breathing like yoga will help. That's not what therapy is. Therapy is sometimes just, dude. Okay, dude. And the other thing is, the other thing that I will say, if you're going into therapy chat and it's hard, it's like your doctor. Don't lie to your therapist. Don't lying to your therapist, dude. There are people who go to therapy every week and lie to their therapist, and truthfully your therapist knows you're lying, but like they can't call you out on it. But you lie to your therapist, and so they can't fucking help you. They can't do anything. You're not telling them the truth. You're not telling them what you're doing. Yeah, lying to your doctor, your therapist, stupidest thing you could do. I don't know where these mushrooms are. We gotta go find some chantanellis or whatever. Chantarelli. I was recommended childhood trauma therapy, but just terrified to unpack the box. That's fair, dude. I mean, it's one of those things you're going to have to do eventually. But, like, it is scary. Also never expected therapy. Oh, dude, for sure. I mean, like, rarely, if it's, like, work-provided therapy, like, in the sense of, like, your work insurance is paying for it, rarely it can be good. But, like, I mean, like, I don't know. It's okay to shop around. Guys, it's also okay to go to a therapy session and just not like the therapist and go, okay, well, I want to see a different therapist. That's all right. You can not like your therapist and shop. You can shop around. Oh, dude, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. It's, I was shopping for insurance, dude, with, when I say dude, by the way, for everyone, I don't know, our VOD watchers, it's DEWD. But like, one of the things when I was getting health insurance, I didn't get health insurance. The cheapest plan the last time I shopped for health insurance, guys, was I pay $300 a month. I have no, they don't do any copays. I still have to pay for everything out of pocket, but there was a $10,000 deductible. So if within the year I spent $10,000, then they'd cover my health insurance. So I'm like, so I'm paying you $300 a month in case I get cancer. That's it. That's the only thing I'm paying you for. Because you're not, it wasn't even copays. It would like I was still gonna have to pay full price to go to the doctor. Sometimes people ask me what my health insurance plan is, Chad, if I get like really hurt, and it's to go to the hospital without my wallet. And I don't know my name. That's my medical plan. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. That's the plan. What's your name? John. That's why I've said this before on stream chat. I've said it again. If you ever recognize me in the hospital, no the fuck you didn't. Okay? Anywhere else, dude, let's hang out. Or not hang out, but let's take a picture. I'll say hi. Let's chat. Sure. In the hospital, you don't know me. Oh, dude, yeah. Dude, this is my favorite true story to tell non-Americans. Okay? Like, legitimately. When I was 22, yeah, 22, I was on a walk with my dog, and my foot, like, slipped into a hole, and I tore every ligament in my ankle. Every single one. Like my ankle snapped and every ligament in my ankle snapped and tore and I fell down and I could not get up. Okay? Now, what would you guess my first phone call was? 911? Fuck no. I had to call my parents and say, hey guys, can you pay for the ambulance? I can't afford it, but I need an ambulance. And then my parents said, yeah, of course. And then I called 911. And then they charged me for a 5-minute ride to the hospital, $3,000. Welcome to America. That's, for non-Americans, that's what it's like. Ugh. By the way, the $3,000 was for the ambulance ride. It was $2,000 more for them to do x-rays and then give me crutches. $2,000 for them to do x-rays and give me crutches. $40 crutches. At this point, why not get a taxi? People Uber to the ER here, guys. For kidney stones? Dude, Jesus. Yeah, no, that's the American healthcare system, guys. It's awesome. But guys, don't worry. You know what my favorite argument is from right-wing bootlickers? But other countries have wait times with universal health care. As if we don't also have wait times. It still takes you months to get a specialist because they have to check your insurance. And they have to accept your insurance. And the odds of them accepting your insurance are insanely slim. So it still will take you 2 or 3 months to go to a specialist. Except you also have to pay for it. Oh yeah, isn't the average cost in the States to have a baby $30,000 or something like that? Isn't it like 30K for a baby? Yeah, but Schlatt, and that's insane, but that's how long it would take in the US too, except that guy would also owe them money. But yeah, anyways, we love it here. Yo, have you guys seen Jeff Bezos' switch up? Bro, I think dude realized that we're gonna kill him. I think Jeff Bezos realized that we're just gonna fucking kill him. Because he in an interview just now was saying that like the bottom 50% of United States citizens, like in income-wise, shouldn't pay taxes. He said that we should not be charging them. He was like, dude, he was saying some shit that was like, whoa. I was not expecting fucking you to say that. But dude, it was like actually like good points. But here's the thing. Obviously they're good points because he's realizing that like we're just gonna kill him. Like that's it. We're just gonna, someone's gonna fucking slime him, bro. Like, 29, I found out I have arthritis. I want to do 800 up front to do an injection for the pain. Oh, that's fucking insane. Yeah, I have arthritis in my ankle because I tore all the ligaments. They were like, they straight up were just like, yeah, you're going to have arthritis. And I was like, what do I do about it? They're like, I don't know, stretch. But yeah, so it's really interesting watching the billionaires actually be like, hey, maybe we should, like, care about poor people. Oop, hold up. I think, yes. Grab another one of those. I'm just a little crocodile. I don't want to collect snake shed. I'm not going up there. Fuck that shit. Oh. Dude, I'm so low energy today, chat. But I kind of fuck with it. We're just going around being dinosaurs. Dude, part of me wants to post everything, like, because, you know, chat, when I'm streaming, I am thinking about, like, ooh, could this be a good video or whatever, and then I'll clip things. And I just clipped all that I was talking about healthcare, dude. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I have the energy to argue with right-wingers right now. I just got off a huge stint of incels telling me that I don't know what women want when all I did was quote what women want from women. I don't know if I can do another round of fucking right-wingers telling me to shut up. And it's not even like, can I be honest? It's not even that, like, it's not that it gets to me in the sense of, like, they like, it's, they don't hurt my feelings, dude. But, like, they're really annoying. And nothing, you know the part that's annoying? It's how smart they think they are. That's the part that really bothers me. They'll say something, dude, and they act like they just said this trump card argument, and it's just, like, wrong. Again, chat, need I quote the guy who said to me, statistically, per capita, trans people are not as trustworthy. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. But he said all that, and he went, so what now, liberal? And I was just like, you're an idiot. Dude, what? You just said words. It's one thing if you owned me, if you owned the lib, you know? But you gotta say something right. Like, what the fuck, dude? You're an idiot. Yeah, I don't know. It's, again, it's one thing to, I just couldn't get over statistically per capita, trans people aren't as trustworthy. That's not a statistic. Like that's not what that word, that's not what any of that means. Or could have Googled per capita and learned something, but he had to use it with the wrong unfettered access. No, that's the thing, dude. It just, like, dude, it's also, like, trustworthy is, like, such a, like, subjective thing, too. I don't know. Anyways, but that's what my comment section is like, dude. I think next week, chat, we'll be doing some DVD with Jinx. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun to, like, get the energy going and get a little goonery. That'll be fun. Trans folk be mischievous, methinks. Dude, I would have accepted that more than what he said. Hold up. I'm kind of curious if I have... If I scroll here on TikTok, or in my comments real quick, I just want to see if there's anything stupid recently. On my... It would be the... It would be the incel vid more than anything else. Oh, thank God, dude. It's been a while since I've seen one. They're throwing statistically per capita. Dude, it's pretty great buzzword slop-wise. His name is Dennis? Yeah, this is Dennis. Jinx, yay. I mean, yeah. That's the thing, dude. I mean, like... Well, we might stream. I don't know. We also might just play games off stream and say, fuck you guys. Because... but that's the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, why don't you ever fucking blah, 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 blah. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like... Because people have lives and schedules and, like, she's busy. You know? Trust me, I would happily just play D&D and be a gooner. But, like, I have to respect all my friends' schedules and the things they do, you know? Okay, sleep. I can't get over the fact that my dad thinks trans people are trans for the benefits such as being able to fire you because you misgendered their fluctuating gender. What? Dude, bro, that's one of my favorite arguments people give about people who are trans. They go, oh, well, they do it for, like... Well, the two arguments are they do it for the benefits, or they do it so that they can, like, go in women's bathrooms. Why would somebody put up with so much hate for that? Bro, there's no work benefit worth getting called a slur every day. There's no benefits that are worth that. Like, who's like, yeah, I think net positive on my life there. Yeah, someone might beat me to death for existing, but at least I get to go in the women's restroom. And also, again, I always say this. Why do you think... I'm going to use some buzzwords here. Not buzzwords, just what the words are. Why would you think a rapist is going to... He's already planning on raping people. Why does he need to follow the rules of the bathroom? Why would you think a rapist is like, but I'm not a woman, so I can't go in there? He's a rapist. That he's already going to break the law. Like, I don't think he's worried about bathroom norms if he's molesting people. Like, that's insane. Dude. Anyways, that shit's crazy. Dude, we're almost full grown. We're almost a big chonkin' Dennis. This is a great running joke. There's no joke! I don't know, man. Like, a creep doesn't need permission to be a creep. No, for real, they're gonna be a creep. And also, if there's one thing I know about a creep chat, is that they're gonna do whatever they can to not be noticed. Right? Like, no one's signing up to be noticed if they're trying to be a pervert. Actually, talking about real problems. Creepy dudes are going to be in the bathroom anyway. Conservatives aren't using logic, aren't internally consistent. They argue no firearm sign is just an advertising problem, but can't recognize a woman bathroom sign isn't like... Yeah, dude, I don't know. Yo, have a good night, Cyber. I don't know, dude. I'm so... I think that's the part that really fucking exhausts me more than anything else, guys. Is... I wish they just had good points, because then it would be like a real debate. But it is just like arguing with a brick wall. It's just arguing with a guy who goes, nuh-uh. And these are the people who've been screaming facts, not feelings for the last 20 years. And it's just people going, no. And it's so tiring, dude. And it's like, it's not even worth having a discussion with them. But they're so loud about it. I really do think transitioning to this a little bit, but also like it has to do with people and like they're like it's like specifically Christians pushing their values on people. But like one of the arguments they always bring up is like, well, how do you have morality without God? Because like if it weren't for hell, I would want to fucking like do all this evil shit. Hey man, you just are evil. I don't know how to tell you that. If the only reason you're not hurting people is because God's gonna punish you later, that's not being a good person. You're not a good person. You suck as a human being. I don't want to hurt people. That's the difference. I don't want to hurt people because I don't want to hurt people. You don't want to hurt people because you don't want to go to hell. You suck. You're a bad person. I'm glad that you're afraid of God because you're not treating people like shit. But like, if God's the reason you're not mean to people, you suck. I'm not mean to people because I don't want to be mean to people. I mean, like, it feels cheap to just quote Ricky Gervais about it, but it's one of my favorite. It's from one of his shows where a character asked him, well, how come if you're atheist you don't go around raping and murdering as much as you want? And he was like, I do. I don't want to do that. Like, he's like, yeah, I do that as much as I want. I don't want to do those things. Like, oh. It's fucking crazy. New York cricket students that complain about a tan suit for a month straight. Oh, yeah. God, I miss Obama. And I need to be so clear. He did terrible, terrible things. But I still miss him compared to what we currently have. I miss the class. First stream, I love your clips. Your videos are hilarious. Well, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Listen, I don't agree with everything Obama did. I don't know. I don't really agree with any president that's bombed the Middle East. I'm kind of quirky like that. But, like, I do miss him compared to what the fuck we have now. Dude, you know what I really hate? About Trump being president, and it's such a small thing. I mean, besides, everything else. You know what I really, really hate about it? I hate that now people are just going, well, I think this celebrity should run. I think this celebrity should run. I think 0 celebrities should run for president, actually. I think that would be really cool if we stopped asking celebrities to be president. Oh. Reagan was a celebrity too? Oh, dude, I heard that guy did great things for the country. I'll be honest, dude, I'll take anyone who isn't Israel's bitch. That's if we have another election, I just want them to not be on Israel's leash. Guys, remember, we can't pay for universal health care in the States. We're too busy paying for Israel's. Isn't that awesome? No, guys, but Kamala had a funny laugh. And I want to be so clear. I didn't love Kamala, but, like, she would have been better. Dude, the thing about Democrats is that they suck at politics. Okay, I'm doing this rant, actually. This is happening. Democrats suck at politics because Democrats truly believe that policy is what they're supposed to be running on, and they're idiots. What the fuck just bit me? Oh, my nest just spawned and did damage to me? The fuck? Anyways, how do I put this? Oh my god, hold up. I think I just heard something, so I do not like this. Let me just get through this so that I don't get fucking killed. Okay, cool. So Democrats suck at politics because they think the moral high ground matters. And it doesn't in the slightest. And they think running on policy is going to do anything. And, like, in theory, that's what it should be. You should run on policy. But the issue is, politics isn't about policy. Politics is a popularity contest. That's all it is. I don't know why. Democrats, like, have known for years that the Republicans cheat. Also, Democrats are still right-wing compared to the rest of the world, so we can get into that, too. But, like, Democrats, like, Republicans have been cheating and gerrymandering and doing bullshit for years, and the Democrats go, well, we're going to play by the rules because we're good. And you're like, okay, but you keep losing, and no one likes you because it's a popularity contest. You suck. I think the only way a Democrat's going to continue to win at this point is they have to be angry. Because Americans are angry. I miss when at least it felt like our politicians represented us. But yeah, Democrats suck at politics, dude. Like, I'll be 100% honest, and, you know, Hillary sucks as a human being because they're dealing with Epstein file shit right now. Like, Hillary just sucks as a human. But, oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Okay, he ran. I'm hungry. But, like, she did at least run on good policy back in 2016, right? Like, she did. But she was so unlikable, she was never going to win. She sucked. She was so unlikable. And that's, Democrats really do have this, like, mentality that they're like, but we have good policy. Nobody cares. I'm not saying that's right, but nobody gives a shit. I stand by this, chat. I think the only, and they're not really a Democrat, but I think the only one that could have won against Trump in 2016, Bernie. Oh, dude, seeing what Mom Donnie is doing in New York is the best thing ever because it's proving every single one of these fucking Republican chuds wrong. And then all the comments are going, you just wait. And then it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. They keep going, no, it's gonna fall apart. It's getting worse. And it just keeps getting better. But they're just like, no, dude, it's gonna be bad. And it's like, no, it's continuing to get better. The fucking most depressing thing about Mom Donnie is that he can't run for president. Because he's not he's not a native-born citizen. Listen, I'm just saying, if a rapist can be president, I think we should let somebody who wasn't born here be president. I really do. I got no issue with that. No, Mom Donnie's fucking killing it, dude. Oh my god. all the rich companies are leaving, but they're not. Dude, that's Republican fear-mongering. I know you're not saying that, but dude, that's Republican fear-mongering. Like, oh, they're taxing these people out of their homes. No, they're taxing the people that own more than one home in New York that they don't live in. They're taxing people on empty apartments. Yeah, and they're going, well, they're gonna leave. No one's leaving, dude. Because the other thing that bootlickers don't understand is that when you tax a millionaire, or like 100 millionaire or a billionaire 5% more, they don't even notice. They complain about it, sure, but they literally, it changes their lifestyle in no way whatsoever. I don't know, dude. My hot take, because, and this really sucks because, like, I truly am like I think that as a society, it's our job to help the weak and the uneducated and, like, help guide them towards, like, a better life, right? Like, for example, all the people who are fighting against... Dude, the amount of Republicans, dude, that voted to get rid of Obamacare and then were confused that their Medicaid for all went away is like, dude, you guys... Honestly, you shouldn't be voting. If you didn't know those were the same thing, you should not be voting. Stop. I don't think... This is not for you. But, like, truly, the part that really fucking gets to me, dude, is, it sucks, because I, like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, these people, like, in a way, we owe it to them to help them. But at a certain point, dude, we kind of just gotta leave them behind. Which is, it sucks to say, but, like, at a certain point, but, like, I'm not gonna let you keep fucking cutting our own Achilles tendon. I'm just gonna, like, I'm not gonna sit in the car with you popping the tires and keep changing the tires so that we can keep going. I'm just gonna kick you out of the fucking car. At a certain point, if you keep stabbing the tires and I gotta keep changing them, get out of the fucking car and I'm leaving you on the side of the road. Like, because at this point, we'd fucking be there, but we have to wait for your dumb ass. And I'm sick of it, dude. Do you know the world we would live in if we didn't have to deal with these people? Dude, I don't understand being angry about free school lunches. Well, I don't have kids. Okay, dude, it costs you like $2 in taxes. I don't know, man. I'm so tired of, like... It really sucks knowing where society could be. Well, dude, we could be living like China right now. Which, by the way, contrary to what Republicans will tell you, China's killing it. China's doing great. No, for real, exactly, Fish. The thing is, I don't, besides, like, empathy, like, I feel pity for them, absolutely. I genuinely, I feel pity for them because they, like, don't know better. So I do feel pity for them. But at a certain point, it's like, just because I feel pity for you does not mean I'm gonna, like, cripple myself. You know? Also, and I'm just going to say this last thing, and then we can talk about something else. But Remember, every time a Republican tells you drag queens are going to touch your kids, remember, the only people that are touching kids are Republicans. There have been no drag queens touching kids. That's your politicians. That's them projecting because they're like, every time a politician's like, well, what if they touch your kids? That guy's probably touching kids. Because I think a normal human being doesn't even think about touching kids. That's pretty, like, why would you make that jump? Unless that's on your mind. Oh, I mean, Notch, that's the other thing, right? You can praise what China's doing, and they are doing a lot of good stuff while not condoning. You're still like, hey, other stuff is fucked up. You could still, both things could exist, you know? What's a reverse exorcism? Do I want to know? I feel like this is gonna... I'm really iffy about what you're about to say. This better be really... When a demon tells a priest to get out of the child. Okay. I'll... That wasn't that funny, but I'll give it to you. Because it was anti-religion. Oh my god. Dude, I was not expecting to get political, but I am like... I mean, we do get political sometimes, you know? But... Hey guys. Little piece of advice. I know we're talking about, like, Republican politicians. But I don't know if we should be spamming chat with the words touching kids. Right? I don't know if that... I feel like that's probably going to bring up some red flags on Twitch. Listen, I know Dr. Disrespect used to be on this platform, but like I feel like even though we're making fun of politicians, maybe we don't be typing that out constantly. Right? Just a little thought. Like... We're looking like kick chat right now. No, for real. I hate talking politics too. I don't even hate talking politics. I just don't like discussing it with Republicans anymore because they're never right. I miss when they had good points. There was like a time, unironically, there was a time where Republicans like had good points. I miss that. I really do, because then you could have a real debate. And it would be interesting. And you're like, okay, well, I see where you're coming from with that. I just disagree. But like... Ooh. All right, chat. We're gonna play a different croc that I really, really like. It's more of like a puppy. It's a smaller one, but he runs and look at him. He runs and he jumps. Look at this little guy. He's like a little puppy croc. Yeah, this is the Capro. Look at him. Chris Bloosh. I like this little guy a lot. Look at him. Hey, Skirt, thank you for the 28 months. He looks so wiggly and silly. Yeah, he's just a little guy, dude. He's just a little guy. Dude, remember how tiny these mushrooms were on my other croc? I really like this dude. He is terrifying, dude. His ability to run is actually fucking horrifying, but... I mean, parties flipped at one point long ago. They used to hold democratic values. Dude, I hate that we're going back into this conversation, but you brought it up, and it's... Dude. Follow. Move. Leave the dog alone. No, get out. Dude. Bro. When... Dude, let me... Dude. Bro. When I talk... When you talk about... I hate when I say something about the KKK and you've got some fucking idiot Republican who goes, well, the KKK used to be Democrats. The KKK was founded by Democrats. And you're like, and they're like, who freed the slaves? The KKK. Dude, who does the KKK vote for? First of all, pause. Take the party switch out of the conversation, which the party switch is real. The parties switched values. Okay? That's just a fact. But take that out. Okay? Who do they vote for today? Who do they vote for today? That's all you need to know who shares those values. As we're playing the type of game I'm somewhat familiar with. Fish, I fucking love this game. I like zombies. I just be playing different shit. Again, I just stream whatever the fuck I feel like playing. Again, I'm not particularly a good streamer in the sense of, like, I don't stream the same shit all the time or, like, even have a schedule. I just follow the dopamine. Dude, it doesn't matter what party started it. The real question is, do you vote for the same guys the KKK vote for? That should be your answer if you're a good person or not. I don't think anything else has to be... I don't think there needs to be more of a discussion after that. Do my values align with the KKK's? Maybe I should change my values. That's it. You don't need to... You don't have to be... Well, historically... You're voting for the same people. What's up, Finch? How you doing? Yeah, I really like this croc. He's like a little fucking dog croc. Anyways, I am exhausted talking about politics. I'm gonna get my ass... Bro, I am so small right now. I hate being a baby. Everything's trying to eat me. My God. Okay, there's some more branches over there. I'm gonna go grab those. Yeah, like materials. Yeah, not to do anything with. It's just how the questing in this game works, and that's all it is. Again, this game is exceptionally boring if you're not into just exist. All this game is just existing as a dinosaur. Listen, it's objectively like kind of a boring game, but I love it. Oh my God, this crab's gonna fucking get me now. Bro, leave me the fuck alone! You drink carbonated drinks at all? I love carbonated drinks. Like, I'm a huge sparkling water guy. Yeah, Annie, I added new emotes. The bottle rocket building sim yet? What do you mean yet? Why would I play that? Why would I not just go make real bottle rockets? That's like playing a fucking... That's like playing Madden. Just go play football. Like, what? Anyways, Lena, thank you so much for the 3 months. Oh, dude, I fucking hate the 4th of July. I hate it so much, dude. I hate fireworks. Dude, I don't get fireworks. I'm a cynic about this. I know that everybody else sees it differently, dude, but I'm just like, bro, I could not care less about fire. Like, a fireworks show is cool. Genuinely. A fireworks show is sick because it's a show, it's planned, it has cool stuff going on. Right? Sparklers, bro? How? Okay, here's the thing. So back where I live, chat, my neighbors, every 4th of July, the entire week of the 4th of July, they'd set off fireworks every night and do like sparklers and stuff, okay? I think everyone can agree for an entire week that's excessive. But I'm going to be so for real, bro. If a sparkler is fun for you for longer than 5 minutes, your IQ is double digits max. Like, there's no way you're sentient. Like, I like, full offense. I get the appeal of, like, popping a sparkler. I do. 1, maybe 2. That's kind of fun. Okay? But after that, you're a troglodyte. Like, truthfully, like, I refuse to believe that we are of the same species. Plus, sparkler bombs are fun. Wait, what? Dang it, guys, I'm a troglodyte. Dude, like, that, you're, like... What do you mean? Dude, I just, like, it's... Again, 5, maybe 10 minutes of doing fireworks at home a year. Sure, that's exciting. But, like, hours and hours of it, dude, I genuinely, like, you cannot be an intelligent human being. And I know this is like, probably, weirdly enough, one of my hottest takes, actually. But, like, they're pretty and I have an unhealthy attachment to fire. Yes, but see, that's not normal. Like, that's the thing. You will never convince me that that's normal. That means you are unwell. Like, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, you will never convince me that that's a normal thing to do. And I know I'm a cynic about it, but truthfully, like, when it comes to this specifically, I don't care. Ditto hates the unwell. When it comes to, like, low IQ obsession with fireworks, yes, I do. I don't know. This is actually probably my most divisive take, like, out of anything. Because, like, I accept that I am a cynical bitch about this. I absolutely do. I stand with confidence that the majority of my takes are based. I know that this one is incredibly personally biased, but, like, I simply think less of people who are obsessed with fireworks. Like, I just do. And if that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. Like, you know, at least I'm not racist, you know, but like but I do think less of you if you're obsessed. Again, enjoying a fireworks show or like a sparkler, I don't judge you for at all. You do you. But it's the like, I think we should go blow fireworks up in our backyard for like 2.5 hours. I don't think you're human. Ugh. Of bonfire night here? That's fine! You know what bonfires are? A cool way to do fire without, you know, making it sound like gunshots are going off for 2.5 hours. I don't care if you like fire. It's the loud noises and the rudeness of spamming that shit for hours. That's where I'm like, dude, you're dumb. I love a good bonfire and watching the flames and relaxing. There's nothing relaxing about explosions. I don't know what these are. Front lib, land dweller, stamina recovery, scuba expert. What do you land dweller? Dashes forward in line, can be used to retreat or chain with different attacks. Leaps forward, dealing minor armor piercing damage, can only be used on land. Okay. Cool, we just fucking eat everything. Yo, this guy's sick. Never does the thought cross my mind that the noises might be gunshots. Yeah. Also, for a country full of veterans with PTSD, insane that we just set that shit off. Like, for real. Yo, what's up, Cookie? I have such a story for you. Is it about fireworks? Dude, look at this little guy, chat. Look at him. No bonfire night, also called Guy Fawkes Night, is a UK holiday where we light an effigy of a man on fire and light fireworks. Well, okay, never mind. Not on board. I was about something so much funnier. Oh, dude, you'll have to message me about a cookie. I'm so down to hear it. Oh, bro, I feel like I've been such a whiny bitch today, chat. Sorry, I did not get a lot of sleep, and I'm cranky. Yo, listen, I do not watch Twitch streams, but I saw some of your shorts that made me laugh so hard my belly hurt. Well, we can ban you so that you continue to not watch Twitch streams. I can help you out. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Okay. Oh! It's fine. We didn't even take damage. We're fine. Okay. Well, that time we did. Bro, there's something big up there. Anyways. Dude, I don't... Bro, can I be... Dude. I feel like I've been such a whiny bitch. But, like, truthfully, chat, I can't believe I'm going to say this, dude. I don't be having horny thoughts right now. Yo, that's actually not true. I lied. You know what's really hot, chat? I tweeted about this earlier. Are you okay? Eris, I literally just said... The first part of that sentence Was me talking about what do you mean time delay? What do you mean time delay? I said the part about not sleeping first. What do you mean time delay? What are you talking about? That's not, a time delay does not shift the way time works. You do not time travel for the second part of that sentence before the first part. I don't believe you. Oh my God. What? Anyways, I was gonna say, chat, to answer your question, am I okay? No. I did not sleep well. The point I was gonna say, dude, though, was I will say, chat, does anybody ever, like, jerk off when you're really, really tired? Because, it's kind of hot. It's kind of like Intox in a way, but for free. And then you get to, like, pretend somebody else is doing it to you. Yo, Will, you just tuned in right then? Or you just mean you always jerk off when tired? But, dude, that's just hot. Go read that shit and find a safe place to rest in a bush. I will check it out a little bit, Cookie. Oh. Okay, let's deliver that. Oh, wait, I can just eat these. Yummy. Oh. Even Allie and Will said you're gonna cackle? Okay, I will. Give me a second. Oh, your stream is just your shorts? 07 Gooners. I'll catch y'all on YouTube. Why do I feel like that was a negative response from Galactic chat? Why do I feel like that was like a upset that I was that it's like that? But yeah, dude, of course my streams are like my shorts. Where do you think I get my shorts from? I felt like I was worried that I was like, what did I do wrong, dude? Sorry, I'm not gonna sit here and false market, you know. Yo, Galactic, thank you for the prime. Thank you. I hope that means you like them. You know? Breathe, my guy, relax. Oh, dude, let me show you relax. Let me show you relax. You can relax. Anyways, let's read this. Yo, that's so based. That's so based. That's king shit. Cookie, that's king shit. I love that man's my hero. Married a friend's mom, dude. That's my goddamn hero. That's my guy. That's fucking what a goddamn hero. Listen, dude, I'm gonna be so for real with you, chat. And maybe this makes me a bad friend. He married his stepmom. Oh, wait, did I misread that? Still king shit. Still king shit. So, his dad died. Wait. Wait, hold up. Divorced parents when we were kids. Mom married another guy. Other guy died. One of those kids married his... Oh, your friend's step-sibling married his mom? I still love that. Dude, king shit. I mean, that mom's a creep, but like... Wait, were they already... of age, like when they were adopted, like when they got married? Were they already of age when they got together? Or, sorry, so like, hold up. The question is, when he was just a stepson, was he like 18? Or was he like 10? Because that changes the story drastically. In one, he's a victim. In another, he's a goddamn hero. I think they were adults, then I salute that man, dude. He married his stepmom. I salute that man. If he was a grown adult when it happened, he's a hero. I stand by that. If he was like 10, I would be really weirded out. Ghoul, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Also, Darian, thank you for the gifted. No. Yeah, I stand by that. That's hero shit. Oh my god, dude. I want to thank that guy for his service. Holy shit. Ginge, thank you for the 45 months. Why are you still subbed to me? We're friends. Bro, that's incredibly creepy. Nah, dude, if he was an adult when she became his stepmom, it's way less creepy. No, Nix, that works. Dude, okay, what I was originally going to say, though, chat, does it make me a bad friend that if a friend's mom was hot enough, I would have no qualms with it? Like, whatsoever? I would have no issues hooking up with a friend's mom. Does that make me a bad friend? Like, genuinely. Yes? Really? Why? Depends on when you met the mom. Well, I'm an adult, so I assume, and I don't want to bang any of my friends' moms. So I'm assuming it would be I meet a new friend and their mom is like 50 and hot. You gotta get your friends okay first. Okay. How close of a friend? Okay. What if they're just like a work buddy? Then I don't think you gotta ask. I don't know. Okay. But like, I'm telling Annie's mom. You know what? That's a perfect example. It's a perfect example, Ginge. Annie's mom is so hot. And she said that if we ever... Yo, chat, 2 for 1. Annie's mom said that if we ever raised $10,000 during a stream, I could take Annie's mom out on a date. And you guys would get Subnautica 2. So if we ever raise $10,000, chat, you get Subnautica 2, and I take Annie's mom out on a date. This is a win-win. No. Annie, again, I'm going off what your mother said to me. I know, but no. I don't think that's up to you. I think you're being anti-feminist, taking away your mother's choice. That feels pretty sexist, Annie. See, I'm a feminist and I support a woman's right to choose. And I think your mom should choose me. Okay, hold up. I don't want to play this dino right now. Hold up. I'm thinking. There tiny dinos? There absolutely are, but I don't know, dude. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I don't know if I'm feeling dinos. Here's the issue, dude. I'm not feeling dinos, but swapping stream on YouTube is so rough because YouTube doesn't make it quick to swap games at all. Okay, so back to the sleeping with your friend's mom question. Okay, more so, dude, if your friend slept with your mom, would you forgive them, chat? That's the question. Let's talk about that. If your friend piped your mom, wasn't like awful to, like was good to her, would you forgive them? Work friend okay, personal friend not okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, what if they were really in love, chat? Does that change it? What if your friend just fell in love with your mom and your mom fell in love with them? What if that's different? What if they want a relationship? Does that make it better? I feel like that makes it better. For me personally, I feel like that makes it better. She dead? It's just a little bit of dirt. Anyways, sorry. But like my parents are still together. See, okay, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. If your parents are still in a marriage, right? Like, I guess it's a little bit different, right? I don't know, dude. I just feel like if any of my friends' moms were single and they were hot, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Yeah, that changes it. I don't want to know that you had a one-night stand with my mom. Okay, fair, fair. I couldn't stand her for 2 decades. Dude, that's the other thing, dude. I feel like... Is your mom hot, Ditto? I don't think that's a question I can answer. I don't think it's a question I should answer, even if I had an answer. I feel like that's not something... Guys, I know I say I like calling women mommy, but not her. Ugh. I've actually never called my mom that. I call my mom mother. Like, in a fake British accent. I'm like... Which I think is the only reason I'm okay with calling women mommy, is that I never called my mom that. That would ruin it for me immediately. If I had ever actually called my mom mommy, I don't think I could call women mommy. I don't think I could do that. I only know my mom is conventionally attractive because my friends have hit on her thinking she's a friend. Oh, dude, your mom's hot as fuck then. That's... Yo, Coochie. Bring your mom to stream day. Okay? Just do that for me. Okay? What? Nobody wants stepdaddy Ditto to be a part of their lives? The fuck, man? Chat, I want you to know. Yo, hear me out, chat. So there's moral issues with sleeping with fans. I think everybody could agree there's power dynamic issues. But sleeping with their moms who don't know who I am, that's... I think we're in the clear. I don't think it's okay for me to fuck any of you but your moms? That's gotta be okay. That can't be a power dynamic because they don't even know who the fuck I am. Chat, when you meet me at a con, bring your mom. Please. I'm begging you. Wait, this is cooking, dude. Wait, this is fantastic. Bring your mom to stream day is going to be a bit weird for me. My mother's in an urn in the other room. I don't know. Seems like a lot easier of a commute than most people. Like you'd come to a con in New Zealand. How hot's your mom? Ugly? Well then no, I'm not going to New Zealand. So your mom was really hot then? For a while they must have been if they're in an urn. Anyways. This is killing me because she's gotten hit on so much. That time in front of me was wild, though. Dude, I kind of want to know how hot your mom is. I know that's an insane thing to ask. How old's your mom? That's, you don't have to, hold on, I'm not, but I'm just curious. Now you've piqued my curiosity. How old is your mom, Coochie? Insane to be calling you that, but like. Signs like this, I miss the ability to use GIFs. Someone blow Darian's mind. Someone blow Darian's mind right now in chat. Yo, chat. What if we did a speed dating stream, but it was your mom's? Only your moms were allowed to speed date me. 44 this year? Oh, she's young. Oh, she's young. I'm just saying that's not even far off. That's dateable. Is Coochie old enough to have a Twitch account? That's a valid question now too. Smash or pass, but for chat's moms. Dude, you'd have to ask your mom if it's okay, chat, but I would play smash or pass with your moms. That would be so fun, actually. I'm 29 and my mom is 48. Dude. My mom told me when I was 24 that I should date a woman in her 40s. Dude, I saw the video that highlighted my comments. So cool to see, even though you censor it. I just censor it because, also, yeah, of course. It was a good conversational piece. I censor it just because, for lack of a better way of putting it, in case a video pops off, I don't want someone to have to deal with hate for whatever reason or getting spammed or anything like that. So I just, for any time I use something from chat, unless it's like a friend, I just censor it for their safety. Because I know not everybody's asking to be called out, for lack of a better way of putting it. Yeah, well, your mom also said to do porn. That is true. My mom told me I should do porn. I think my mom is safe. Dude, if she's a fine 62, that's not going to stop me. Dude, if she's 62, that's not necessarily a no. Yo. Okay, Coochie, they're 23. Okay, but dude, 44. Cool. Dude, chat, I like, my women, how I like my wine. I don't drink wine, but I was going to say aged. That's it. Dude, 44 is good. Dude, 44 is, not beekeeping age, because that's dudes. What would you call that? That's, I don't know. What would you call that? That's wine mom age. That's what it is. 44 is wine mom age, dude. That's, yeah, dude, honestly, yeah, that's red wine with dinner age. Yeah. God forbid a guy wants to fuck a PTA mom. My bad. Sorry. That's I was gonna say it's PTA age. But like, dude, I'm just thinking about older women now. God, dude, can an old, I say old, not old, 40s. Honestly, chat, I keep adjusting my goals in life and like narrowing it down. It used to just be a lesbian couple, but now I really want like a lesbian couple in their 40s to adopt me as their dog, not as their child. I want two mid-40s women who love each other very much to keep me like a pet. I think that's peak. That could be so gas. HOA cougar? No, God, no. I don't care how hot they are, dude. If you're in an HOA, you're a fucking zero. You're scum of the earth. Your personality sucks. I've offered my husband a hall pass for a MILF, but he won't do it. Ew. Dump him. Sorry. HOA up there with Harry Potter girly. Dude, I can respect somebody who liked Harry Potter growing up and goes, hey, Harry Potter sucks now. But if you tell me that you know what house you're in and that you, like, are still obsessed with Harry Potter, you're weird, dude. Grow up, first of all. But Florida Cougar retiree or Milwaukee Midwestern? Milwaukee Midwestern mom all the way. Oh, dude, I don't think you understand what I would give up to be with, like, a Minnesotan MILF. A Minnesotan MILF, I would do anything for that in my life. I'm not even kidding. I would quit streaming to be with a Minnesotan MILF. I would quit my career. I would go live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere for that woman. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The accent alone makes me feel safe, okay? If she talked to me like a loving, like nurturing, in a loving, nurturing way, I'm doing anything that woman wants forever. Anything. Oh. What's the best and worst American accent? Okay, you guys want to know my red flag, chat? You want to know my red flag? Okay. I cheetah print leggings and a Valley Girl accent absolutely work on me. That's bad, dude. I know it's bad. That's like my trashiest thing. That I find that hot, but it does. I like with vocal fry, bro. I'm bricked. Unfortunately, it's just that's what it is, and we just have to accept our flaws sometimes. But unfortunately, it's so trashy. It turns me on so much. It's kind of like how some people get turned on when they like something filthy and disgusting. It's just that's my filthy and disgusting. Is like a yoga mom with vocal fry. I am bricked the fuck up. Kaleidoscope leggings and an accent while chewing gum would send me. Yeah, it would, dude. Curious, what are your thoughts on an Australian accent? I don't find it particularly, like, unattractive. I think it's hot, but it's not like... I'm trying to think of my favorite accent. Oh, easy. French. Oh, my God. A French accent? Oh. 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 Yeah, French accent breaks me, dude. I'm just thinking about it. I don't know who that is, Ghoul. I'm trying to think. So there's... I'm trying to think of other accents. Does it count if I don't think it counts as an accent if I just say I like when a Latina yells at me in Spanish. I don't think that counts as an accent because that's a different language. But I do enjoy being yelled at in Spanish. I think that's a white boy thing though. I think that's just a genetic thing. Yo, what's up, Squishy? Thank you for the 22 months. There's no such thing as being late. I'm Irish and Scottish. Okay, those accents are hot for me, but I don't think it has to do with the hot. I think with the accent, I think I'm Pavloved into it by liking redheads. If I'm being honest, I think that's why I like those accents, is because I like the women who have those accents. But yeah, French accent is probably peak. I love when you join right. I'm talking about Latinas. Dude, if I was dating a Latina, there are things that I would let her do to me that are straight up abusive that I wouldn't let people of other ethnicities do to me. There's just like I wouldn't. But like it's just something about like if she yelled at me in Spanish and beat the shit out of me, I would be okay with that. And that, I guess, is reverse racist, but like I'm okay with it. Like it's a different kind though, okay? It's a different like cuz again, I like crazy yandere vibes from everybody. But like it's a different like, but that's like, that needs to be like hot, lustful energy. I'm okay with like a Latina being angry at me. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference. There's a difference between like insane and like actually just mad at me. And I'm okay with a Latina being mad at me. That's different. Yeah, I'd be cool with that. Unfortunately. The same way a girl with a French accent could just be condescending to me 24/7, and I would be okay with that. Because like obviously I like condescension every once in a while, but like I want my partner to think I'm an equal. But if I was dating a French girl, I would be okay with her like kind of being disgusted with me always. It's not even that I would find it hot. I would just be like, no, that's okay. I get it. You're French. It's so bad, but it's true. Canadian French or French French? French. No offense. Keep Canadian French people away from me. Sorry, XQC has ruined you for me. If I hear that accent, I'm just like, I want to throw up. I'm sorry. And that's 100% on XQC. I speak French and they're mostly condescending. I know. But that's why like I'm okay with it. Like truthfully. That's just like part of the French vibe. Like if I was dating or married to a French woman and I just said something and she just like kind of looked at me disappointed constantly, more disappointed in herself for loving me, I'm okay with that. Oh my god. Dude, that'd be the fucking best if I'm being honest. Oh no, I'm not playing with that food, Ginge. I'm not, honestly, dude, if you open with that, bro, that guy is probably never gonna talk to a woman ever again. Oh. A French lady who tolerates you? Yes. That's a great way to put it. Okay? In any other relationship, I want my partner to be obsessed with me. I think that's normal. But I think with a French woman, I just want her to tolerate me. I don't even know if I want her to be obsessed with me. I think that would ruin it. If I'm being honest, I think that would ruin it for me. I need her to only tolerate me for me to be into it, with a French woman specifically. Because, and this is fucked up, if she's tolerating me, that means I'm winning. Because it's like begrudging. It's like I am the universe's hear me out for her, where she's like so upset that she loves me. And that's like the ultimate, like, for lack of, that's like getting away with the ultimate dad joke, where they're just like, fuck, yeah, I love you. That's peak, dude. Oh. Does that not sound awesome? Am I alone in this? And a taller French woman in heels looking down at me with her eyes looking over a glass of wine. Yeah, exactly. You get it. I want her to like be pissed at me that I'm autistic and I eat the same thing every day. Because she's like, but we could go have good food. I'm like, I'm good with this. Because, okay, hear me out. I feel like a condescending French woman being with you is proof enough of how in love she is. That she doesn't need to be obsessed, right? Like, she doesn't need to be obsessed with me because if she's kind of a condescending asshole, her being with me is proof enough that she's in love with me. Oh. That's how I feel about it, at least. Oh, Meryl Streep's so hot, dude. Still. But yeah. Anyways. You're becoming more and more Gomez Adams. Am I? I don't know if I'd say that. No, I know it's a compliment. I didn't take it as a negative. I didn't take it as a negative in the slightest. I just don't know if I like... Dude, you know who my goalpost as a human being is? Truthfully, like, I'm not kidding. Like, who I want to be as a dad, who I want to be as a person. I want to be Stanley Tucci in Easy A. That's who I want to be when I'm like 45. I want to be Stanley Tucci in Easy A. That's like my goalpost as a human being. It's the best dad I've ever seen in media. I love him in Easy A. Dude, all God's children. We were all gay once. I've done it. Like, dude, I love him so much in that movie. He's so fucking funny. Oh my God. Dude, the oh my God, who told you is so good. I'm gonna add that movie to the list to watch, dude. It is so good. Dude, I like don't know if I want to keep playing video games right now. I'm having fun chatting. Ew, chat, I'm having a good time talking to you. I'm gonna close the game. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, chat, about Salma Hayek. I don't remember what movie it is. I know it's a Quentin Tarantino movie, but where she pours the alcohol down, the beer down her leg, and like they drink it off of her foot. That awoke something in me as a kid, obviously, but like that was up there as like one of the things that like, I mean, like, I know I'm the foot guy, but like that might be one of the reasons I'm the foot guy. That was up there, dude. That shit. God damn. That was so hot. Chat, I stand by it. If your mom's hot, by the way, I still think we should do a dating show, but with your moms. I think that'd be fun as fuck. I think it'd be so sick. I'll deadass sign my mom up. Dude, I feel like... But well, so Squishy, you weren't here, but I was talking to Chad about this. Sleeping with a fan is like morally wrong. Right? This is just an inherent power dynamic. I feel like sleeping with a fan is wrong. Sleeping with a fan's mom, who doesn't know who I am, morally okay. I feel like we found a loophole there. There's nothing wrong with that. They're not a fan of me. Right? So there's no inherent power dynamic. And so I'm like, dude, Sleeping with fans can't do that. But if you bring your moms, I mean, there we go. You play Marvel Rivals? I used to, but not really. Your mom has a Discord? Why are you so quickly pimping your mom out to me, Squishy? I mean, like, thank you, first of all. I'm not complaining. But what is that about? Not like that? I mean, it could be like that. Who am I to judge? Hold up. I just realized I want to change my... Oh, wait, no, dude. Hold up. I don't have wallpaper engine running. I used to overhear Squishy's mom in VC times. It was the best. Woman is so funny. Is she funny and hot? And single? Asking for a friend? I'm the friend? Dude, Annie's just desperate for me to hit on anyone else's mom besides hers. Truthfully. She's just so excited because I've been hitting on Annie's mom for years. To be fair, I have sound clips of her mom saying, "Spit on me, daddy." So it's like, is it really my fault? Oh. Other moms have to measure up to Annie's. It's not true. All moms deserve love. Yo, chat. Get your mom a me for Mother's Day. If you love your mom, get her me for Mother's Day. I think that's romantic, or not romantic. I think that's just kind. Daddy dildos. I'm not selling daddy dildos to people's moms. You're making your Twitch account? Why are you bringing your mom to stream? Actually, no. I don't know why I'm asking that question. You're a real one. You're so real for bringing your mom to stream. Chat, it's now officially Bring Your Mom to Stream Day, and that's every day. Okay? Every day is Bring Your Mom to Stream Day. She's single and a baddie. Your mom is? Or Connor's mom is? Wait, Chell, is Connor's mom hot? Yo, why have you guys been... Chat, what kind of fuck-ass chat have you guys been for years keeping your hot moms away from me? Start a cameo, you can spit on people for money. Notch. I had a spit cam for years. Dude, you guys have been keeping your hot moms from me for years? What the fuck, chat? Do you even care about me? Do you even love me? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. But this is a betrayal. Chat, do you remember 2 years ago when we did a harem application? Right? And there were a bunch of people who put an application for a harem. I think we should bring that shit back, but for your moms. I really do. I'm going to be so for real with you guys, and maybe this is fucked up. Dude, I would have no issue sleeping with your moms in the slightest. I would feel no shame about it. Obviously, I don't feel much shame in general, but like I would no guilt. I would say it to your face, and I would feel nothing but pride. What if the mom was a fan? Well, then I can't, because then there's a moral problem with that. Ugh. My boyfriend's mother. Tony would be my stepfather-in-law. And they shouldn't be watching the streams? I don't know. If your mom's a fan, gift 5 subs right now. Good comms, Ginge. Tony Connor's mom is that Midwestern Canadian accent. Well, now I selfishly want to know what she looks like, Chell. Obviously, you don't have to. Dude, why are you pimping your boyfriend's mom out to me? Who said chat wasn't already full of hot moms? I'm not saying that. Dude, there's tons of MILFs in chat. Dude, I'm aware of that. I know what I am. I know what I attract. I know the monster I've become. But, like, it's different. There's a difference between 30-year-old MILF, 45-year-old cougar MILF. Those are two different things. Because, again, MILFs can be any age. As long as they're a mom. Right? But if they're... But cougar has nothing to do with being a mom. I'm a 31-year-old dad. I don't think we're talking about you right now. I'm sorry. My mom is in her 60s. I can't tell if CJ was saying that to be like my mom's safe or CJ was offering up her mom. Now, what if I share the link to Mama Squishy real quick? I'll hit on her. Dude, it's like, what? I have no shame. My wife's boyfriend's mom's sister is hot. Ginge, did you just cast a spell? What does that even mean? Dude. What if they were a sugar mommy? Could she be a fan then? Bro, can I be honest? I feel like having a sugar mommy, I would feel so guilty because if they were hot, what do you mean I get to have sex with a hot older woman and she buys me stuff? That just feels like cheating. That just feels like that's like, that doesn't feel fair, like, in the universe. You know what I mean? Like, that just feels like wrong. It feels like too good to be true, and like I'm definitely gonna go to hell for that because I don't deserve that. What if she's hot and pays for everything and she's condescending? I would wife her up. What the fuck? Dude, if a woman was hot and took care of me but treated me like an idiot, unfortunately for me, that is like peak, and I'm on board. And is French? Okay, yes, guys, you're describing my perfect woman. Okay, we get it. Yeah. The fuck? My wife's boyfriend's mom's sister is hot. I don't, Ginge, is that supposed to mean something? Like, genuinely? Because somebody's like, I don't understand. That hurt my brain. Dude, guys, I don't think you guys are understanding how, like, it's not that you were asking a would you rather, but if I'm just like, hey, I think this is hot, and you go, yeah, but what if she also does this other thing that you have said on stream multiple times is hot? Would you think she's still hot? Yes. That's how that would work. What are you doing? Like it's like the asking, is she still a 10 if she does blank thing that you like? Yes. The fuck? The point is you're supposed to ask, is she still a 10? She's a 10, but she blah, 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 and she does something you don't like. That's the point. If you're just listing off things I like, of course the answer is still going to be a yes. For example, she's a 10, but she's a right winger. And for me, that's like a no, I wouldn't date. But there is part of me that's like, would want to give them the best head of their life. So that way I could tell them that a stupid liberal cuck gave them the best head of their life. And that would be sick. She's a 10, but she wants to go on a deep sea diving expedition. She's a fucking 0. She hates me. She's not a 10. How far right wing is your cutoff point? Honestly, the further right, the better, because I'm just statistically more likely to give them the best orgasm they've ever had. And then I get to humiliate them and be like, this sissy liberal cuck's better than any alpha dude bro you've ever been with. She's a 10 but lives on the East Coast and will not move? Fuck that, dude. I'm never going back to the East Coast. Never. I'm never going back to the East Coast. Oh, fuck. Dude. Damn it, chat. Now I'm sad because I have no MILFs to make out. I don't even want to bang. I want to like make out with them. God. Tell me what I missed. Lena, we've been talking about MILFs. She's a 40 French snake girl yandere, but she's fictional. Ghoul, I don't think you're getting this game. I really don't. I don't think you're understanding what we're... I don't think you know what we're doing here, buddy. I think you're a little confused. Dude. So here's my issue with... I want to keep streaming on YouTube, right? I do. But it's currently set to Path of Titans. And if it doesn't swap like it does on Twitch. Mama Squishy, not French, but she is Latina. Does she want to yell at me in Spanish? Or, you know what? No, it doesn't have to be Spanish. Could be any Latin language. I'm good with it. Coochie, okay, Coochie, that's actually a good question. I've talked about this multiple times. But on a real note, I think sexual compatibility is a super valid reason not to be with somebody. And I know to some people this would sound insane, but because my foot fetish is like my number one thing, if I was dating somebody and they were not okay with me doing stuff with their feet, I wouldn't date that person. Because I think sexual compatibility is a valid reason not to be together. She's a 10, but actively keeps you from dairy. What, she doesn't want me to shit myself all the time? She literally yells at my friends regardless, so that's an absolute yes. CJ, is Squishy's mom hot since you know them? Got a pedicure yesterday, thought of you. Thank you. I'm just curious. I was asking for a friend. I'm the friend. She's a 10, but she's an amputee? Ghoul, you just sounded like you hate... That was the most ableist thing you could have fucking asked. I've said this before, I'll say it again, though. An amputee or somebody whose legs don't work is the one way I would be okay with not doing foot stuff. Because at least she couldn't run away, you know? What's she gonna do? Stand up for herself, guys? Ghoul, that's like... Ghoul, I'm not even kidding, dude. You're getting timed out for this stream because that's like just absolutely not fucking okay. That's like, no. I'm pretty sure that's like a derogatory as fuck term. Why would that be okay in the slightest? Can't stand over themselves. Stop. What are you talking about? I'm just saying. It wasn't that bad. CJ, do you have thoughts to share on this? I'll hop in live for a second. I was just saying. No leg to stand on, or at most one. But, like, it's just the thing is, I don't understand.
I always have thoughts to share. You don't even have to ask. I always have thoughts to share. What do you mean?
How goes not being human? Well, we're talking about banging moms, banging chat's moms.
Yeah, chat's mom specifically.
Well, because that's I do think that's a morally ambiguous. Like, that's okay. Sleeping with fans isn't cool, but sleeping with fans' moms, that's got to be fine.
Yeah. Hi, chat. No leg to stand on. Jin, shut the fuck up.
You didn't hear what I said after that because you were too busy coming to the stream.
Yeah, sorry.
I said at most maybe one, but would you sleep with my mom? Dude. She has red hair. Well, is she hot?
Dude, Squishy, your fucking tea kettle laugh was one of my favorite things about playing Valorant with you, dude. That shit would kill me every fucking time, dude. Hey, Squish. Can't walk out of your life. Y'all are disgusting.
Drag me to play other games? Wait, what does Squishy normally play?
I met Squishy in my Valorant days.
Ew. Years ago.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
She's an 8. Why did you just say your mom's an 8 out of 10?
Yeah,
I don't think that's okay, my guy.
Rate your own mom.
Don't rate your own moms. I'll rate your moms.
Yeah.
I was saying
leave it to the mom pros.
Yeah, guys, I'm a mom professional.
Mom pros. Yeah.
I'm a mom connoisseur, if you will. Oedipus over here. Dude, I hate that because no, my issue with the Oedipus story is everybody just references it to be like, oh, that's creepy. You want to bang your mom. Oedipus didn't know he was banging his mom. The whole point of the story is that he grew up being told you're going to bang your mom one day. And so he went 500 miles in a different direction. But then it turned out he was adopted because of the fucking prophecy. And he went to where his birth mom was from and then banged his birth mom. But he spent his entire life actively trying not to put his penis in his mom.
Yeah. And also, guys, don't.
Oopsie, he did it. But like.
Also, like, guys, don't be doxing your moms. Like, if you're like, hey, should I put a picture of my mom in someone's Discord server?
Yeah, no. Don't be doxing your moms.
But yeah, no, dude, the amount of times we've talked about the edit, like, if I had
your
a
moms
dollar
are cool
for every
doxing,
time,
that's different. Sorry.
If I had $1 for every time we talk about the Oedipus story on stream, I would have like $3, which is not a lot of dollars, but it is a lot to talk about the Oedipus story.
Dude, I don't understand why people are like, Oedipus complex, Oedipus complex. There's nothing complex about it. I want to call her mommy while we fuck.
Which I think in this day and age is just vanilla shit.
Well, dude, it's like people get weirded out by mommy, but people have been saying daddy for like 30 years.
Yeah. Very true.
I was telling chat, the reason I feel comfortable calling a girl I'm sleeping with mommy is because I've never once referred to my mom as mommy. You know, some people call their dads daddy, like.
I have never called my dad daddy.
Why like, dude? If you're like, I would. That's where I draw the line. If I had ever called my mom mommy growing up, I would never use that word in the bedroom.
Yeah, I call my dad by his first name. Or
Thank
Coach.
you, Java.
My dad is his first name.
Thank you for bringing your mom.
Coach.
As a dad who gets, dude, I have slept.
You guys call you dad?
But I call my dad daddy. Yeah. So then, like, how? But like, would you use daddy in the bedroom? I feel like it's a no-go immediately.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I feel like that would ick me personally.
Yeah. I call my mom either just mom or like in a fake posh shitty British accent. I'll go mother, like, and I'll just yell it from across the house back when I lived with them.
No, I don't sleep with men. Based. That's huge.
I don't sleep with
That's
men.
huge.
Okay, but calling
That's
a woman
amazing.
daddy is hot sometimes, especially if they're
Very
strapped up,
true.
dude. Oh, woof.
Yeah, I have a friend who is of the homosexual persuasion, and she's very androgynous, very mask presenting. And she loves it. She loves that shit.
Dude, it's so cool to know, speaking of androgynous, that there was a time in my life where, you know, besides my penis, I absolutely could have pulled lesbians.
Yeah. You want to pull the picture up?
I can pull
Show
a
the class?
lesbian ditto. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who haven't seen it, chat, but chat, I'm not kidding when I say this. When I was 20, there's a slur we can't say anymore, but it is quite literally what this picture is of.
Pull the receipts.
You know what I mean? Like, we can't, I don't think we're allowed to say that word anymore, but you can't tell me that's not what this is. Like,
is it the D word?
Yeah.
Is it the D word? Yeah.
Am I wrong though? Chat.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Face cam.
Sometimes I know. Sometimes women are like, I kind of get his content, but I'm gay. Like, that's gonna stop me.
You're like, yeah, hold on.
Give me a second. I can pull you too. Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
It's just a lesbian.
You look like the lesbians that lived on Tumblr, dude.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, listen, in a way, it's kind of depressing that I'm not gender fluid, because I kind of would kill it.
I want to make this my profile picture on everything.
Fuck you. But, like, I could pull off lesbian. I could totally do it, dude.
Yeah, absolutely you could.
Yeah.
This is peak L word gay. It really is.
Yeah.
Liberal art community college teacher.
To be fair, at the time I had an exceptionally gay girlfriend.
Yeah.
And every time I was like, I think I should like do this, she was like, yes, I think you should dye your hair blonde. Yeah.
Progressive youth.
She was like, you look good in your flannels. And I was like,
oh my god. Progressive closeted youth pasta. Holy shit. Meeting a trucker woman in the dive.
You look like you cheat on girls who are dating a girl for the first time is insane.
That's a deep cut.
But yeah, anyways, I'm just saying, chat. Dude, it's like that meme. We were like, that's not lesbian ditto is not real. He can't he can't
hurt you.
Oh. I don't think I'm ever going blonde again, chat. I am considering, since my hair's been growing out, the mullet though.
Please do the mullet.
I'm thinking about it. The thing is, I haven't gotten a haircut since I came to Washington, and so I don't know if I want to trust a barber for the first time with that, right? So I kind of want to hold off till I at least find a barber that I know, at least when I ask for something, with a graze. Yeah, I know. I took a selfie today, dude, and my hair was so gray. Hold up. It doesn't show up great on stream. Nope, that's foot porn that I saved.
Please do the gay mullet.
Bro, hold up. I am so fucking gray now, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm 28.
Dude, as an Aussie, I feel like I have a unique take on
I'm showing you, chat. That's why.
Mullet. You know? And there's a difference between a really nice cut, like barbed, like mullet, and then like the Joe Dirt. You know what I mean? And I love a messy, fucking gay as shit
Yeah.
wolf cut mullet. I'm so into that. That shit makes me fucking drool.
Bro, I fucking ignore my fucking white guy smile in this pic, but like the grays are really starting to show. Like, by the way, chat, fuck you. My life's awesome. This is my morning walk. This is my morning walk every morning. It's the fucking best.
That's the smile that the suburban dad gives you if you walk past him while he's mowing the lawn.
Oh, that's how I smile at people.
Yeah.
Oh, you did move to Washington? I thought I saw you on the street the other day. I double take because I thought I saw your gobbleganger. The fuck, dude?
What?
I'm gonna ask you not to say where in Washington because I just say Seattle. I'm gonna be so quick with this ban. I'm so scared. Please don't dox me. I will sue you. Oh. No, but Washington's fucking gorgeous. Living Midwestern white dad and DaddyDitto. Listen. I don't know. Dude, I had one guy that recognized me when I was at a store the other day, but he wouldn't say. So the thing is, when I get recognized, I don't like to if they're like, I feel like I know you, I'm not gonna flat out be like, well, yeah, I'm a streamer. That feels so douchey. That feels so gross. That feels disgusting. If they ask, do you like make content? I'm like, yeah, hi, it's me, right? Like, and then they usually are like, oh, I see your stuff on my For You page and stuff like that. And I think that's dope, right? But I'm never like, yeah, no, I make content unless they flat out ask me because it just feels douchey. I had this one guy that was very adamant. He was like, I feel like we went to school together, dude. Are you from around here? I was like, no. And he was like, no, like I know you. And I was just like, I got one of those faces. Like, you know, because I'm not going to fucking be like, and I felt so bad, but he was so adamant the whole time. He's like, no, I know you from somewhere, dude. And I was just like, if you're not going to say it, I'm not going to be an asshole because do you know how even douchier it would be if I was like, yeah, I make content. They go, I don't know what you're talking about. That's worse, dude. That's so much worse. So I'm just like, it sucks, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. I got recognized twice and it was in the vicinity of TwitchCon and I got recognized for my voice, not like my actual appearance. Cause at the time I wasn't like, I was a little bit, you know, on the, like, I was doing stuff, but not like to the degree that I ended up doing. And I couldn't tell if I got told they thought I would be shorter.
How tall are you?
I'm almost 5'11". I'm tall.
You might be taller than me. I'm 5'10".
Yeah, we might be.
Everyone assumes I'm 5'7", which I think is hilarious. Because here's like, I'm not tall, but I think because even people who know I'm 5'10", I think everybody like pictures me at 5'7" no matter what, just because of the vibes I give off. Because I know I give off short king vibes. I yap like I'm making up for a height difference. But like, so people just assume I'm 5'7". So even when they know I'm 5'10", and that's not like that, so that's incredibly average. Like that's an incredibly average height for a guy. It's still people give me you're so much taller. Whoa. And I'm like, I'm really not, dude. Like, I just don't, I'm not as short as people think, but I'm not tall. Like,
yeah, because I sometimes forget, like, because I don't know what it is about Australia, but we are a tall people. Like, there are exceptions to that rule, but like, so
Well, yeah, it's because
everyone
gravity's
is
pulling you away from the earth.
because we're upside
You're
down. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because we're upside down. But when I met Gecko for the first time, he's 6'1", and I was like, oh, that's when it kind of sunk in that, oh, okay, I'm not like petite and dainty. I'm actually very large.
Ugh, I hate tall women. I would hate for tall women to slide in my DMs and just send me ab pics. Sorry, that was so specific. Like,
That's really specific.
but also like, God, dude, girl with abs, just let me lick the sweat off when you're done working out, please.
Yeah, it's lick abs, bite tummy.
Lick
That's like
abs,
the two-
bite tummy. No,
Yeah.
it's the tall
Putting
ones
that-
that do crime. No, exactly. Yeah, the tall ones just do crime.
It's the tall ones that do cry.
I'm 5'4", 5'5" on a good day. That doesn't matter, Squishy. What matters is how tall is your mom?
Yes. That's really important.
Oh. She's shorter? I should
Wait,
not have bit. Sorry, I
Gingy-
bit my lip. That biting my lip was actually just an instinctual reaction, I swear to God. She wears bad bitch heels, though? What do they taste like?
Why is she gonna know?
Well, I don't know why Squishy would know
answer
that. But, like...
Yeah. Yeah, Ginger's tall. Ginger's large.
7 feet?
Sorry.
7 feet, you say, Andy? Sorry.
Why is it an odd number? Where's the...
Please, I'm wheezing. I'm trying
Why
to
is
get
it
your
an
mom
odd-
wheezing by the end of the night. That's what I'm aiming
Why-
for. Sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Apparently your mom's hot.
Why? Wait, no. Why is there only 7 feet? What happened to the 8th one?
Weren't we talking about amputees earlier?
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Carry on. Go back to talking about Squishy's mom's feet.
I didn't. No, hold up. Whoa. Dude.
Sorry, her shoes.
Here's
fault.
my thing about height is like, I don't really have a preference because I can... I'm going to phrase this how my brain categorized it. Don't worry. However tall you are, I can absolutely fetishize it.
Yes. Yeah.
Whether you're tall,
Yes,
I
you
can
can.
fetishize that. Oh, take care of me, mommy. If you're short, that's also hot. Also, if you're short and you still dom me, I'm okay with that too, because then it's like a mental mind game.
Yeah. My thing is like I've noticed that, and I don't know if this is uniquely a thing with women or if men feel this way too. I have noticed that especially with women, if women on the shorter side are always like, oh, I want to be taller, but then women on the taller side are always like, oh, I want to be shorter. Because I would love to be like a solid like 5'6".
What about same height? Ginge, for me, same height's great because like you kind of get best of both worlds. They wear heels and then they're taller than you.
We're all the same height.
It doesn't really matter how tall you are. I'm gonna be shorter than you when I'm on my knees.
Yeah. Your girlfriend is a power lifter. How does it feel to be living my dream?
Dude, it kind of sounds hot to get pegged by like a really small girl though. Someone's like 5 foot but pegging me. That sounds kind of hot.
Dude, I should not. Speaking of feet, I should not have gotten my toes painted black because now they look ghostly.
Yeah, because black is fucking cringe, dude. It's about French pedicure. That's peak. Okay? That is the peak nail polish.
Are you gonna pay the extra $20 for her to do it?
No, I'm not for
exactly.
you.
So shut the fuck up.
Not for you. I don't give a fuck about your feet.
I did film some of the pedicure yesterday. Just
Okay.
not for you.
Yeah,
not for you.
I didn't think so.
people on the internet.
Oh.
People on the internet.
White toes are nice. That's a really solid just like baseline. You can't go wrong with that.
See, I can't have white toes because then it looks like I have no toenails because I'm very translucently pale.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm a huge French tip guy.
I love a French tip like on my hands. You know?
Sorry, I immediately started thinking about hand jobs.
Okay. You got that. Just let me know when you're done.
Dude, my brain is so fried. Dude, so I got very not sober last night, and then I passed out. I ate Taco Bell, then I passed out.
Amazing.
And so dude, I woke up at 6 a.m. today. It was disgusting. But so I'm
But how did
fucking
you
exhausted, dude.
how did you feel though when you woke up?
Awful.
Yeah.
Well, just depressed that it was 6 a.m. And then I got Taco Bell breakfast, so it was like okay. But like, but I took a little nap in the afternoon. But yeah, dude, I'm just fucking tired, chat.
Dude, I want Taco Bell now. But do you know how much Taco Bell charges for delivery here?
Bro, I don't know
$10.
I don't know about delivery anymore, dude. I don't fucking get shit delivered ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like everything's like close by to me, and for me it's one of those things where it's like I spent so much time in West Virginia having to get shit delivered that I'm like, dude, I'm never doing that again. I'm like I wasted so much money on delivery. I can just hop in the car and it takes me like 2 minutes to go get something. You want to know, dude? And also, again, the Taco Bell, dude. I'm not sponsored by Taco Bell. I would fucking love to be, but dude, with the Taco Bell app, bro, I was talking about it last night, dude. You get like an order with the rewards, which is like basically a free something on the menu every time you go if you use it.
Right.
$9 to like $12, depending on what I order, for enough food for the entire day. Enough food for the entire day for $9 to $12. It's insane. It's like the cheapest fast food out there for such an absurd amount of food. I wish I was sponsored by them, but I'm not. But genuinely, guys, like, you're sleeping on the Taco Bell app if you're not using it. Forgot I was supposed to play Valor with friends. That's okay, Squishy. Just before you go, make sure to get your mom in here. Big Preach. You a Baja Blast guy? It's fine.
How do you run out of like your thing?
I checked, but she's sleeping. Damn. God, I love moms. Wait, what? Hand jobs are stupid. As a woman, I will never be better at jerking a man off better than he is. Hand jobs to come, boring as fuck. Hand jobs to edge, not stupid, the coolest thing ever. Or a reach around, but like, again, like a hand job to edge is peak. A hand job to come, I don't care. Same thing with head, to be honest. I'm not a, like, it's just not worth it, like, just to come, though. Oh. I don't know. Listen, I'm not saying road foot jobs are gas, because I would never do that. That's inappropriate and unsafe. But hypothetically, they sound really cool. Especially like on a long road trip or something. I've never done that before, though. Me? No. Oh. Allegedly, he kind of fucks with it. Yeah, hypothetically. Like in this parallel universe where I'm tired and I really want to come and they stick their feet over the fucking center console. Maybe. Nursing hand job is peak. Give that guy mod. Fucking mod that guy right now. What the fuck do you mean? Nursing hand job is peak. Oh my God. I want to suck on mommy's titties till milk comes out while she's jerking me off. Honestly, touche. I see your point. Thank you. I listen. I know ball. What's up?
That woke me up from my nap. Like I I was resting my eyes for a second.
Oh, dude, nursing hands are their absolute peak.
Flashbang by fucking words. Holy shit, that woke me up from my brief daydream.
Chat, I don't want to like call it early tonight, but I am actually like fucking abysmally tired. Like I am I might stream tomorrow depending on how much sleep I get. Honestly, that might be the move. But I do think I'm going to call it here because I am quite literally falling asleep at the wheel.
Mood.
Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that it's going to be a little bit shorter than usual. But
he is a widowy sweepy. He's
no,
widowy,
I'm
very
fucking
sweepy
really
kittens.
tired. So, yo, Bongo, thank you so much for the 5. You didn't have to do that right now at the end. Maybe we'll do some zombies or something tomorrow. I'll bring mom tomorrow. Oh, please. CJ, you got to do some reconnaissance for me. Let me know if Squishy's mom's hot. I'd big appreciate that. Asking for a friend. It's me. I'm your friend.
I got you.
But chat, yeah, like I said, I'm really sorry for cutting it short, but dude, I'm so tired. Oh my god.
Daddy is sweepy kittens.
Yeah, kittens. But no, I'm gonna.
Can I chat?
I don't know. I want to I don't know what I want to stream tomorrow. Zombie. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Dude, whenever I'm like in an iffy mood, chat, I'm always like, you know what? Let's eat food. Let's go to bed. And we'll see how we feel when we wake up. So I will catch you guys later. Peace out.
Good night, gamers.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so tired. What the fuck?
I got